court's now in session. The Honorable Brian Cremines presiding. All those having business before the court, draw near and you shall be heard. God bless the great state of Ohio and this honorable court. You may be seated.
Good morning. Today's date's October 3rd, 2025. It's the morning criminal docket of the Lawrence County Municipal Court. I'm Acting Judge Brian Cremines. We're going to start with review hearings, and then we'll move into some arraignments. And once we move into the arraignments, I'll address the audience a little further here.
As I call these reviews, please come up to the table on your right as a group. Logan Brace, Cheryl Carrico, Elson Childers, Timmy DeMint, Haley Early, Amanda Hicks.
Logan Brace. Sorry, Mr. Brace?
Yes, sir.
The State of Ohio versus Logan Brace, CRB 2513. Well, Mr. Brace, looks like you're just down to your treatment component, and that's it. Being handed an update report. It's a very good report. We'll set you back for November 24th for review at 9 a.m. Cheryl Carrico. This is the State of Ohio versus Cheryl Carrico. PRB 182577 A and B, CRB 15170 A and B, and CRB 13114. Another really good report, Ms. Carrico. We still have a pretty considerable amount of things to get done with your cases, but I'm more concerned about making sure you're compliant with your treatment, more so than I am in anything else at this point. Could you do some community service this weekend?
They said I'm not allowed until I get in phase 2.
Okay, fair enough. All right, I'm going to set you back as well on November 24th for review. 9 a.m. Elson Childers. Elson Childers. This is PRD 25107 A, B, and C, State of Ohio versus Elson Childers, and PRC 23629.
He did phone the court and say that he would not be here today for, I believe it may have been a medical reason. I told him that he just needs to up here Monday morning and check him. So it would normally be a 7-day grace period.
What I will do then is I'm just going to pass this and reset it for Monday morning for review at 9 a.m. based upon what's been relayed to the court. If he doesn't show at that time, there'll be a warrant. Timmy DeMint, State of Ohio, Timmy DeMint, PRG 251585, CRA 25406, A and B, CRB 25407, PRD 242173, A and B, and PRC 2133341. All right. Good report, Mr. DeMint.
Thank you.
Seeing that you've got employment, that was a good thing. You've got a lot of community service left on these cases.
Yeah.
Treatment's your priority, but is there any way you can do some community service?
I've been doing some.
Well, your lucky day is tomorrow. If you'll come and do community service tomorrow, you get double credit.
Well, I got to work in the morning, but
Well,
I'll get some. I'll get some more done here shortly.
okay.
I'm gonna pay on my fines today too.
All right, I'll set you back for November 24th for review, 9 a.m.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ron.
Thank you. Haley Early, State of Ohio versus Haley Early, CRB 2480. Mr. Early, it looks like you're just down to 24 hours of community service left. You could do community service tomorrow, you could knock out half of it.
I don't think I'll be able to make it. My son has a soccer game, but I'm gonna get it done.
Your Honor, if I may, the next 2 Saturdays are double day.
So if you can find a way to work it in, you can be done in 2 Saturdays instead of 4. So, all right, I'm gonna set you back. You did do some, so I'll set you back November 24th for review, 9 a.m. Amanda Hicks, the State of Ohio versus Amanda Hicks, CRB 12, 1804, CRB 12, 456 A and B, and CRB 08162. All right, you did some community service. One case, it looks like you're down to $100 left on the fine. Other case, you're down to $395. And the CRB 08 is complete. So you're down to just a couple cases. You can come work tomorrow and the next week. You can knock a couple $100 off your fine.
I'm trying to, yeah.
All right. So I'll set you back November 24th.
Okay.
For review at 9 a.m.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Kelly Keever, Derek Lockhart, Mary Morrison, Christopher Rotek, Christopher Thompson.
Kelly Keever. Kelly Keever. The State of Ohio versus Kelly Keever, TRC 17-1306 A and B. Time is now 10:02 a.m. Ms. Keever was supposed to be here at 9 a.m. this morning. She's failed to appear. That'll be a benchmark issue. Derek Lockhart.
Yes, sir.
The State of Ohio versus Derek Lockhart, CRB 24414, CRA 24417, CRB 24414, CRB 24313.
Your Honor, if I may, I have a note, Mr. Lockhart was ordered on 8/22 to have some community service done before his next hearing. He did come and speak to me. He's had a lot of stuff going on. I told him I would work with him on his community service.
Okay. Well, I've got pretty much haven't done anything since your last hearing, Mr. Lockhart.
I was gonna make a payment, but I brought in a card, and you guys don't take cards, so I brought in cash this time.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do a couple of things on this because I'm not seeing any progress, but I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt based upon what Mr. Cooper said. So I'm gonna set you back for November 24th for review at 9 a.m. But I'm gonna order you to do community service the next 2 Saturdays. There's no excuse.
And I'm not allowed to work for them down there, I have to work here.
He'll be with me, Your Honor.
Okay,
So I can come here Saturday?
Yes, he just can't work for the village Chesapeake.
okay. So, yeah, the next 2 Saturdays, which will knock out 24 hours of what you got. So we'll make it 2 Saturdays, will make a significant dent.
Gotcha.
So November 24th for review, 9 a.m.
Thanks, sir.
Mary Morrison, the State of Ohio versus Mary Morrison, CRB 25471. All right, Ms. Morrison, that's another good report. I'm going to set you back for November 24th for review, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Christopher Roadcap.
Oh, yeah.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus Christopher Roadcap, CRB 23646, TOC 211172, A, B, and C.
Your Honor, he was here as ordered on Saturday for community service. He did have an emergency come up. He said he had to leave early. That's why he didn't get full day credit.
All right. Mr. Roadcap, you did show, but you left a little early on that, but I'm going to set you back for November 24th, 9 a.m. for review, and I'm also going to order you to do community service the next 2 Saturdays for double duty.
All right, can I get a hold of the town, the trustee out where I live at and see if I can't do it for them?
I will let you, I'll leave that to the sound judgment of Mr. Cooper.
Your Honor, I've approved him to do that.
Okay. I'll leave that to
All
the
right.
judgment.
I just need proof of it if he does do it out there.
All right, well, I'll talk to Donnie and see what I can do if he won't. You know, that, that's something.
I'll come out.
Mr. Roadcap. Christina Thompson.
Christina Thompson.
All right, Ms. Thompson has failed to appear. The time is now 10:07 a.m. Be a bench warrant for failure to appear. All right, the next group of cases we're going to start with are arraignments. When you hear your name called, come down to the table on your right, my left. When you come up, I will go through the charge or charges with you, and I'm going to ask you for a plea. You can enter one of 3 pleas, either guilty, not guilty, or no contest. If you enter a guilty plea, you're making a complete admission that you committed the offense charged. If you enter a no contest plea, you're not admitting that you committed the offense charged, but you're not contesting the facts surrounding it, and if I believe the state will have enough evidence, I can otherwise find you guilty. You could also enter a plea of not guilty, which means at this time you're denying that you committed the offense charged. Now, if you're unsure of what to do, you should enter a not guilty plea because it preserves all of your rights before the court. You have the following rights. You have the right to remain silent. We're recording everything in here today, and if you decide you want to tell me something about the case, and it's not in your interest to say what you're going to say, it is being recorded, and the state of Ohio can then use that against you in trial if it comes to that later. You have the right to have an attorney. If you can't afford an attorney, I can appoint an attorney to represent you at the state's expense. You have the right to have reasonable bail set in the matter, and you have the right to force the state to prove each and every element of the offense charged beyond a reasonable doubt. Go ahead and call the first case.
State of Ohio versus Jessica Bailey, case number CRB 2519.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus Jessica Bailey, CRB 2519. Looks like Ms. Bailey, looks like it's alleged that on or about May 14th, 2025, you failed to appear at a review hearing. You admit or deny that you failed to appear?
Yes, she missed the hearing.
All right. Ms. Bailey, you admit or deny that you failed to appear?
I did miss the hearing, Your Honor.
Do you have a good reason that you missed the hearing?
I'm sorry?
Do you have a good reason that you missed the hearing?
I moved to Portsmouth and I didn't have reliable transportation to get me here, but I'm back down here. I moved back down to Chesapeake and I'm now in Southern Hope, so that won't be a problem.
Okay. I do see that you're in treatment, and that is a good thing. It'll be very beneficial for you. I'm going to recall the warrant. I'm going to set you back for another review on November 24th, 9 a.m.
Okay.
And you'll be back on the review docket at that time.
Thank you, Your
Keep doing
Honor.
well in your treatment, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Brianna Morgan, case number CRB 22801.
So the State of Ohio versus Brianna Morgan, CRB 22-801. Ms. Morgan's alleged on or about September 29th, you had failed to appear, looks like for a sentencing hearing at that time. Do you admit or deny that you failed to appear for your hearing?
Oh, I wasn't here. I couldn't get here. I just wrecked my vehicle. I had a miscarriage all in the same 2 weeks. And it slipped past me. I got my days mixed up and thought it was a Tuesday and it was Monday.
Your Honor, if I may, she has been ordered to do community service several times. Mr. Sowers told her to be here every day this week for community service. She did come in Tuesday. She brought a paper in from Proctor's Landing saying she done it community service on Wednesday and Thursday. I did not accept it because I had told her she needed to come here for community service. So I did not accept that community service.
Okay.
And I wasn't able to get here. My vehicle just got wrecked. I picked it up out of the shop Monday. I live in Proctorville. I couldn't get all the way here. I didn't have a ride. There was no way I could get here at 7:30 in the morning. I just couldn't do it. Now, I don't know if I can call to check in or what I can do. It's not going to be an issue when I have my own vehicle, but relying on other people just doesn't work in my favor ever. I don't have family here. I have nobody here, so I have to rely on whatever I have to rely on. I couldn't even get an Uber. I wouldn't have been here until almost 8:30.
Well, Ms. Morgan,
As far as checking in.
I certainly understand your plight, but I mean, this is a case from 2022, and you've paid your fine off, but you still have a significant amount of community service to be done, and I mean, when you're told to do something, it's not particularly optional.
When I talked to my bondsman.
Stop. I'm talking. It's not particularly optional. So what I'm going to do, at least for the time being, I want her remanded into custody, and I'll have you back out at the end of the docket, and we'll discuss where we go from there.
State of Ohio versus Alicia Fell, case number TRD 20-2695.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus Alicia Fell, period 20-2695. All right, Ms. Fell, it's alleged, looks like that on or about September 26, 2025, that you had failed to appear for your hearing.
Yes, sir, I do apologize for that. I have had some family issues going on. I had my days mixed up. I come Monday, and she said that to come back Friday. I paid on my fine. And would it be okay if I can get the double community service? I think that would knock the rest of it out if I did that tomorrow and the following Saturday.
If you have 18 hours of community service left, and you still have $480 on your fine.
Okay.
So if you did the double duty the next 2 Saturdays, it would kill your community service and it would give you 6 hours towards your fine as well.
That would be wonderful if that would be okay with you, sir.
Okay, I'll go ahead and order then you to do community service the next 2 Saturdays.
And I did make a small payment today and last week as well.
And I'll recall the warrant. I'm going to set you back for November 24th.
November 24th, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
My name, thank you.
And this is the community service. Is that at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock?
7:30 a.m.
7:30, and come here?
Come here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Is it okay, I don't have a vehicle, is it okay to get dropped off, or?
I presume so. They'll take care of you from here.
Okay, thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Raphael Zavola. State of Ohio versus Raphael Zavola. Case number TRC 25-2507, A, B, and C. Maybe it's Zavala.
This is State of Ohio versus Raphael. Looks like Zavala. All right. TRC 25-2507, A, B, and C. Time is now 10:15 a.m. Mr. Zavala has failed to appear.
Me too, in the computer, if you're writing this up, is it?
It does say on the file 10-6. So
Sorry, that must have been wrong.
that's all right. We'll pass this then until Monday.
Your Honor, we're ready for some pretrials.
If we could have pretrials in the courtroom.
First of all, Your Honor, we have a prelim, State of Ohio versus Christopher White, case number TRC 25-1923, A and B, CRB 25-494.
This is State of Ohio versus Christopher White, here's 25-1943, A and B, CRA 25-464. This is Mr. Each's case set for a preliminary hearing.
Your Honor, there's an OVI case that accompanies the preliminary hearing charge. I believe we have the case resolved, Your Honor. It's going to require Mr. White to take some action before we're prepared to formalize the resolution. On defendant's motion, I'd ask the court to continue both cases to allow him time to schedule a completed driver's intervention program.
Okay. Mr. Each's, is there a date you would like to come back?
Your Honor, I apologize, I didn't look today. I'd like to have about 3 months if I could.
Yes, we'll have to do a time limit. Will you write one of these out for me?
Yes.
How about December 29th?
Does that work for you?
Yeah, I mean, as long as it's all right with you.
That's fine, Your Honor.
Set this back for preliminary hearing and pretrial, December 29th, 10 a.m.
I have to get that close. I'm sorry.
You gotta get that done before I can Well, I didn't know until today.
Well,
Thank you, Your Honor.
thank you all.
I'll do this.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Javante Edwards, case number CRB 22-768.
Your Honor, I believe the state is going to dismiss this case today.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus Javante Edwards, here 22-768. Mr. Stratton's case. Mr. Keel?
And Your Honor, this is a 2022 case, and the alleged victim here, Michaela Seibel, is here, and she does not wish to pursue the charge. There haven't been any more problems since this incident, so the passage of time of about 3 years would convince us that it's probably appropriate to go ahead and dismiss the charge today.
All right, this will be dismissed the state's request.
All done?
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Sean Crabtree, case number CRB 22-494 and CRB 24-228.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus Sean Crabtree, CRB 22-494, CRB 24-228, Mr. Stratton's case, and for second pretrial.
Your Honor, we still need to receive the discovery on this case, so we just need to reset it for another date.
When would you like to come back?
Probably sometime in November.
Yes, that would be great.
Okay. Except the 3rd and the 10th.
How about November 7th?
Yeah, that'll work.
Mr. Hill, does that work for the state?
Yes, Your Honor.
Matter at defendant's request,
Thank you, Your Honor.
matter will be set for November 7th, 10 a.m.
State of Ohio versus Lance Davis, case number CRB 23-50 A and B, TRC 23-39 A, C and D.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus Lance Davis, CRB 23-50 A and B, TRC 23-39 A, B, C, and D. Mr. Stratton's case set for a pretrial.
Yeah, he's at focus, Your Honor. We'll have a report momentarily.
All right, let's get a report, Mr. Davis. You want to come back, Mr. Stratton, same day work?
What day was that, Your Honor?
November the 7th?
Yeah, that'll work.
And Your Honor, we'd like to verify something. It looks to me like there have been several charges pending, one of which was an OVI that was, I think you pled to that previously. If I read this all correctly, he's got the endangering children charges, there's 2 of them that are still pending.
It looks like that is correct.
So we had spoken earlier about that. We want him to be successful in treatment. The fact that he's already pled guilty to the OVI is satisfactory with us. As long as he follows through with the treatment, we can dismiss the endangering charges.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Davis, that gives you a pretty solid incentive to continue your treatment and do well. Those endangering children charges are 3 serious charges, and they stay on the record forever. Can't get them off the record. So getting them dismissed, 2 of them, is going to be a big benefit. So Mr. Hill has indicated that he's willing to do that, so long as you successfully complete the treatment and do well. If not, then he's indicated he's going to proceed on those as well.
Yeah, I plan on sticking right here, so.
All right, so we'll come back on November 7th for a pre-trial at 10 a.m.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus James DeMint, case number CRA 24-290, CRA 24-635, CRA 24-786, CRA 24-787.
Mr. DeMint, Your Honor, is at hometown. And,
This is State of Ohio versus James DeMint, CRA 24-290, CRA 24-635, CRA 24-786, CRA 24-787, and the 23-1859, and Mr. Stratton.
good report, Your Honor. Mondays.
All right, overall, it's a good report. Looks like you had a little bit of a hiccup, but
Yeah.
seems that they got you taken care of there. That's important, because if you're there, you gotta listen to what they say.
That's right.
Okay.
Could we look for a Monday for him, Your Honor? Not the 3rd, not the 10th.
About the 17th. you know.
Yes, that will.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Trial November 17th. Thank you, Mr. Demare.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Brittany Kazee, number CRB 24489, Brittany Kazee.
Hey, Sean.
All right, this is case number CRB 24489, State of Ohio versus Brittany Kazee. Mr. Stratton's case is set for a
Okay.
pre-trial.
Your Honor, last time she was here, I don't think Mr. Hill was here. I believe somebody else was covering for him. We had discussed that the victim in this case that wanted the restitution no longer wanted that restitution. So I just asked that at this point that this case be finalized.
Well, Mr. Hill, have you heard anything from the victim?
I just got off the phone with him.
Yes.
Extremely nice person. Says they know the financial situation. She just had a baby and things like that. Can you He's the one I just let it all day.
Did you hear what Jasmine just said?
Bits and pieces.
Sorry.
Well, we've spoken with the victim in this matter today, and he recognizes that Ms. Kazee struggles. She just had a child and her financial situation. He's no longer requesting the rest of the restitution be paid. So, given that, I'm looking to see what else needs to happen here.
That was the extent of it.
We will require a plea of minor misdemeanors. We were going to require a plea anyway, if she paid. It was an M4.
I just asked, she has, just like the gentleman had told the prosecutor's office, she has a lot of financial issues and obligations. Just asked if the state would be willing just to dismiss this case.
Begrudgingly.
Begrudgingly.
All right.
Not just because Mr. Stratton urged me.
All right, so at the state's request, this matter will be dismissed.
So the restitution has been paid fully, that's just wiped off.
Yeah.
All right, let's listen.
Per the victim's request, the victim no longer wants the restitution in this matter, just wants to let it go. So.
State of Ohio versus Cody Kelly, case number CRB 25542, A and B, CRC 252252, A and B.
So we'll,
All right, this is State of Ohio versus Cody Kelly, CRB 25542, A and B, CRC 252252, A and B. Stratton's case 7 pretrial.
let's get you out of here. Your Honor, the state offered to plead to the obstruction, the OVI, was asking for some jail time on that matter. This is a relatively new case. We still need the discovery, and that's been requested. We just need to reset the case.
All right.
That was a today-only offer.
We understand that.
Okay. All right. November 7th, still work for you, Mr. Stratton? on
Yes.
this?
November 7th.
All right. Defendant's request, this matter be set for November 7th for pretrial at 10 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Amber Mills, case number CRB 23621, CRB 23556.
All right, here's the State of Ohio versus Amber Mills, CRB 23621, CRB 23556, and CRB 23550. Looks like those are the only two. Okay. This is Mr. Stratton's case, says pretrial.
So we move this office to that. She has graduation.
Okay. Well, this is a probation violation, I think. So, I think this was discussed a long time ago. Your Honor, if it please the court, this is a 23 case, and I believe that this is on a probation violation.
It is.
She's completed hometown, Your Honor.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So seeing how she has completed, I'm assuming that that's the case. I haven't seen the report, but we leave it up to the court as far as how to dispose of the probation violation. That was from our
Looks like there might
perspective.
be some information coming to you, Mr. Gill.
Is it pending here?
Is it here?
Your Honor, I just got word she just got an OVI Friday or Monday.
She completed Friday, but she's on the jail list for an OVI on either Monday.
Well, Ms. Mills, I'm not going to ask you if that's true or not at this point. What I'm going to do is I'm going to recall this case in a few minutes, and then once Mr. Stratton finishes his other cases, I'll let you speak with him, and then we'll recall this and see where we go from here.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Christopher Young, case number TRC 212199, A, B, C, and D.
This is State of Ohio versus Christopher Young, TRC 212199, A, B, C, and D. This is Mr. Stratton's case set as a pretrial.
Your Honor, we requested discovery in this case, so we just need to reschedule it. He was arraigned on the 26th, and he's bonded out, so.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and set you back on at defendant's request, November 7th for pretrial at 10 a.m.
November 7th, get that discovery.
What's that date, Your Honor?
November 7th.
Yeah, you're good.
State of Ohio versus John Heisel, case number CRP 25608.
This is State of Ohio versus John Heisel, CRB 25608, and Mr. Stratton's case set as a pretrial.
Still on the last case.
Tiffany Chapman.
Yeah,
That's, I mean,
I think that's what we have to do.
yeah.
Your Honor, if it please the court, we have not been successful in making contact with the alleged victim at this point. So what we're going to do is, if the court will allow us time, to subpoena her for another hearing and see if we can bring her forth.
How long do you need, Mr. Deal?
I would say about 3 weeks.
2 or 3 weeks, yeah. John Wesley, yeah.
Well, I'll give you, yeah, we can do that. We'll squeeze it in. All right, state's request. I'm going to continue this matter to October 24th. That works for your calendar, Mr. Stratton?
It does.
October 24th for a pretrial, 10 a.m. I'll note that the state's going to subpoena the victim in this matter.
October 24th.
State of Ohio versus Francis Barrett, case number CRP 25542.
This is State of Ohio versus Francis Barrett, CRB 25515. This is Mr. Morford's case. And set as a pretrial.
One second.
I mean, this file.
Let me tell you about this. Sean Patrick. Huh? Yeah, he did. he can't miss work. As long as this guy just. This guy just. He's
You were working there where he lives? Do you have any other contact with him outside of that? So, Your Honor, we have Mr. Patrick here. He's the alleged victim in this matter, and he would prefer that we not pursue this any further. And these two individuals are not related. This is a situation that arose because Mr. Patrick was doing some work at the place where Mr. Barrett lives. And there was some sort of a misunderstanding between them. So he says that he doesn't have any reason why they need to be in proximity to each other. They're not related or anything. So he's okay with the dismissal today, and so are we.
All right, matter be now that state's request.
State of Ohio versus Calvin Thomas, case number CRB 25276.
This is State of Ohio versus Calvin Thomas, CRB 25276. Mr. Thomas is present. Mr. Morford's case,
Yes, we just let him go.
Yeah.
Kevin Thomas. Sorry, I got your call.
Or you wasn't going to pay the court fine? Or you paid my fine?
Yeah.
Just leave me a ring.
11-7. We didn't have a file, but she's reading. Yeah, she has to move it. Christopher White. Let me see, make sure we have a file on him. You don't. It's in my office. Okay.
Completed Bethesda. Completed Bethesda, and then he was referred somewhere else for some more treatment. Where did he go?
I'm still waiting for a contact on them, but what to do, they're gonna contact me and get this, if I need anything, they'll do, like, get in contact with me and get stuff for me.
Who is it going to be?
I don't know yet.
Is Bethesda here?
Yeah. We referred him to go to NECO and talk to them for counsel. But he did complete ours.
Okay. All right, does that give you any clarity, Mr. Hill?
That helps a little bit, but we want, if NECO, and so you say you're waiting for them to contact you? Could you contact NECO on his behalf and find out where they...
Yeah, I can.
We'd like to make sure that that connection is made.
Okay. Mr. Morford, when would you like to come back?
Judge, I'm pretty much at your convenience.
How about October 27th, Mr. Morford?
I'm here, Your Honor.
All right. Matter will be continued to October 27th for pre-trial, 10 a.m.
Your Honor, we're ready to go to Lawrence County Jail. State of Ohio versus Dylan Adair, case number CRB 25609, Mr. Stratton's case. And John Davis is on deck.
Okay, can you hear me at the jail?
What did you say?
Can you hear me at the jail?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, this is, and you're Dylan Adair?
Yeah.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus Dylan Adair, CRB 25609. This is Mr. Stratton's case. It's set as a pre-trial.
Your Honor, we don't have an answer from ARC as to why they haven't picked him up yet. He was supposed to be released on ARC.
10/27.
He's supposed to be released to ARC. They haven't done that yet. So I think we should just set this for Monday. I won't necessarily be here, but somebody will cover that, but I want to make sure that we keep up with this.
All right, Mr. Adair, we don't really know why ARC hadn't picked you up yet, so we're going to lay this over till Monday to see if they can pick you up by then. Hopefully they'll pick you up by then at that point. So, matter will be continued at defendant's request to October the 6th. Thank you.
State of Ohio versus John Taylor, case number TRD 25-589, and David Ferguson on that.
We're going to do a continuance. Go back for Adair.
All right, sir, Mr. Davis?
Yes, sir.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus John Davis, TRD 25-589. Looks like this was at one point Mr. Morford's case. It looks like it's still pending, so. All right, so Mr. Davis, it's alleged that on or about July 3rd of this year that you have failed to appear for a pretrial in this matter. You admitted denied that you failed to appear.
Yes, sir.
All right. You have a good reason as to why you weren't here for your pretrial. Why you had to come back. Go ahead.
I just had a lot going on, and I had a couple of court days from this court and another court, and I got confused, and that's why I missed this court date.
Okay, is there a reason that you didn't come back for 3 months and had to get picked up on
Yes,
warrant?
sir.
How many days have you spent in jail?
Like 5,
Okay, when were you picked up?
Monday.
Monday of last week?
No, this week.
Okay, Monday. All right, so I'll go ahead and sentence you on that. I'll give you 5 days in jail. Give you credit for 5. And Mr. Morford, we're going to need to set him another pretrial in this matter because this matter has not been resolved, or I don't know if we can get this resolved today.
This is a TRD case, Your Honor?
TRD case.
He's done 5 days in jail. We'd be okay with time served on that if he were to plead.
All right. Did you hear that, Mr. Davis?
Yes, sir.
All right. So it's a suspended license case, and Mr. Morford's here in the courtroom. But if you're willing to enter a plea of either guilty or no contest to that, the state's willing to give you. Sentence you to have you sentenced to 5 days and give you 5 days credit just in your case.
Yeah, I've been no contest, sir.
All right. Mr. Morford, you good with that?
I am, Your Honor.
All right, I'll accept your no contest plea. I'll enter a guilty finding, and I'm going to give you 5 days in jail, 5 days of credit. There won't be a fine, there won't be anything else. Your case is completed by jail time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Morford. So, once your time is up today, Mr. Davis will be released.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus James Ferguson, case number CRA 25-382, and Charles Howard is on that.
All right, sir, you Mr. Ferguson?
Yes, sir.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus J.D. Ferguson, CRA 25-382. Mr. Ferguson, I'm going to go through, this is a felony charge that you've been charged with.
Sir.
Mr. Hill, hang on 1 second, Mr. Ferguson. Mr. Hill, can you approach?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening, but maybe something else has come up.
Well, oh, well, that's okay, but, and that was on June 13th. We ended up having.
Okay,
This was the problem.
okay. I just wanted to make sure before we got into an arraignment.
I don't have this file. I can
You can't, yeah, you know. All right. All right, Mr. Ferguson, I'm going to go through some things with you. It's a felony charge, so I can't take a plea from you today on this, but you do have the following rights before the court. You have the right to remain silent. If you tell us something about this case that is then not in your interest, it is being recorded and it can be used against you. You have the right to have reasonable bond set in this matter. And you have the right to eventually force the state to prove each and every element of the offense charged beyond a reasonable doubt. And you have the right to have a preliminary hearing scheduled within 10 days. When did you come into jail?
Monday night.
Okay, so on Monday?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, Mr. Ferguson, it's alleged that on or about June 13th, 2025, you did with purpose to deprive Jacob Odell, the owner of property or services, who had a silver 2011 Chevy Silverado extended cab, VIN number 19CRK SCA 7BZ11743, knowingly obtain or exert control over said property without the consent of Jacob Odell, the owner or person authorized to give consent. That's alleged to be grand theft, the felony of the 4th degree, and that's under Ohio Revised Code 2913-02A1. Felonies of the 4th degree carry up to 18 months in prison and up to a $5,000 fine. Do you have money to hire an attorney?
Yes, sir.
Are you working at all?
No, I was trying to put in applications, but where I had one, it was kind of hard, so couldn't do it as well.
All right. I'll appoint attorney Sean Stratton to represent you.
Sir.
He's in the courtroom here now. Mr. Heel, do you want to be heard on the matter of bond?
Yes, Your Honor. We would request a $10,000 cash surety bond.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and set bond at $10,000, cash as surety. Mr. Stratton, that'll give you an opportunity. Mr. Stratton's going to reach out to you at the jail. He can have he can have this matter recalled on the matter of bond a little later once he's spoken to you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
State of Ohio versus Charles Howard, case number CRA 25620. Kyle Maynard is on deck.
Okay, sir, you Mr. Howard?
Yes, sir.
All right, we're going to do your initial appearance on this charge. This is a felony charge, so I can't take a plea from you, but you have the following rights before the court. You have the right to remain silent. We're recording everything, and anything you say can be used against you. So if you decide you want to tell me something about your case, and it's not in your best interest, it's being recorded, and the state of Ohio's representative who is sitting in the courtroom will hear that and can use that against you. You have the right to have an attorney. If you can't afford an attorney, I can appoint one to represent you at no cost. And then eventually you have the right to have the state prove each and every element of the defense charge beyond a reasonable doubt. And you have the right to have a preliminary hearing scheduled within 10 days. So, Mr. Howard, it's alleged that on or about October 2nd, 2025, you did with purpose to deprive Adam T. Edwards, the owner of property of services, knowingly obtain or exert control over said property or services, that being a Smith & Wesson .380 firearm, serial number EJW 4214, without the consent of Adam Edwards, the owner or person authorized to give consent, said property being a firearm, that's an alleged violation of Ohio Revised Code 291302 A1B4, theft of a firearm, that's a felony of the third degree. I believe this is a 3-year felony of the third degree, but felonies of the third degree in Ohio can carry up to 5 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. I believe this one carries up to 3 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Do you have the money to hire an attorney?
No.
Are you working?
No, I just got a rehab, last Friday, so I'm like 10 days clean, and I usually do DoorDash, and that's why I do DoorDash and stuff, that's around the house, with my mother-in-law.
All right, I'm gonna find that you meet the requirements, and I'm gonna appoint Mr. Morford to represent you. He's here in the courtroom. And Mr. Hill, you want to be heard on the matter of bond?
Yes, Your Honor, we'd ask for a $10,000 cash assurance.
Okay. All right, I'm going to set bond at $10,000 cash assurity at this point. Mr. Howard, Mr. Morford's going to reach out to you at the jail and speak with you. He can have this matter recalled on the matter of bond, and I presume that he will, a little later in the docket, and then we can rediscuss the bond once he's spoken with you, okay?
Your Honor, also, is it 10%?
That's, through a bond permit, could be 10%, yes.
Okay, so it's $1,000.
Correct, as it is now. I'll let Mr. Morford speak with you, and he may be able to make an argument that may change that. I've not heard your side of the argument on bond at this point. I'm just setting it presently until he speaks with you.
Okay.
All right, so he's going to reach out to you here shortly at the jail. And then we'll have it back out once we recall the case, once he's spoken with you.
State of Ohio versus Kyle Maynard, case number CRB 24478, and Cody McDonald is on deck.
Your Honor, wait, please.
All right, this is State of Ohio versus Kyle Maynard, CRB 24478. This looks like originally it's Mr. Stratton's case at some point.
Your Honor, we spoke about this case in the back. I think that Judge Capper wants to handle this case himself, so we're just going to reset it to next Friday.
All right. All right, at the defendant's request, we're going to reschedule this matter for October 10th.
State of Ohio versus Cody McDonald, case number.
I didn't hear what he just said.
Mr. Mayor, can you hear? Okay.
State of Ohio versus Cody McDonald, case number CRB 25190, CRB 13338, CRB 121113. Mr. Morford's case.
Actually, the court's going to take a brief recess, and then we'll come back on here in just a few minutes. All right, Mr. McDonald, we're going to take a brief recess.
I love